Oi, con reune.
Spicy intro. It's that red curry.
This music just sounds like butthole pains the same you get to eat that curry. Oh, man. The things you find when you just type in certain words and you need something, and this is what comes up.
For our top 10 Bollywood movie list.
Yeah, top 10 villains. And
yeah, man.
This is you type in villain theme song, that's what pops up in YouTube. First one.
I Am Villain, dude.
12 million views, dude. It's crazy.
You do the top 10 movie villains. Is there a better theme song than I Am Villain?
Right. Yeah.
Maybe You Are Villain. The sequel.
Dude, I want to watch that movie because the video is insane.
Dude.
They have it looks like sugar or flour sprinkled on the floor.
Yeah.
And they're filming, it's like showing behind the scenes, and he's like sliding through, and it's like the worst slide of all time, dude.
It's like he's going for third base, and when he hits the ground, he doesn't move. Like,
right.
He just drop kicks the air.
It's like the slowest slide of all time, man. It's crazy, dude.
Dude, I hit it with some special effects, bro. Tighten that shit right up, bro.
It was just digital.
It'd be fucking I Am Hero by the time they're done.
Dude. Man. But you heard that correct. We are doing top 10 movie villains of all time.
Yeah, man, this was a doozy, bro.
It was.
It was a fuck ton of, every movie has a conflict.
It's true. You have to have a villain. Like, your movie's only as good as your villain.
It's true, man.
And, we thought with old Venom coming out this weekend, have yet to see it. Thought it'd be a good time to crack on in this one.
Let's see how it goes, yeah, man.
Yeah.
For those who don't know how this works, we pick a topic. We go our separate ways, do our research, and take about a week and think it over, I don't know what's on your list, and he doesn't know what's on my list. That's the fun of it. We hash it out right here. It's purely opinion. So if Watch Mojo disagrees, fuck him.
Man, couldn't have said it better.
Guess we might as well fire off.
Fire off into it. What's your number 10?
My number 10, man, this is a movie I watched as a child a long time ago. Mm-hmm. And this villain is almost faceless, but this villain I seen in my list of research, and I thought, damn, this villain makes the movie. It's the fucking hunter from Bambi. Dude. When he drops that motherfucker's bomb, dude, that's the whole goddamn movie, bro.
But is he a villain, though? We never got his side.
Well, that's the thing, man.
We never got his side of the story.
You remember that old computer game where you would play as, like, deer hunting humans and shit? You remember that? Dude,
no.
It was a real thing. Like, you could put out, like, beer as a trap and shit. Dude, I'll never forget that.
I remember there was, like, the deer hunter games. Like, where you would just hunt deer.
Yeah, but no, it was the other way around. I can't remember what it was called. But, like, you literally would play as, like, the buck. It was called, like, Buck Wild or something.
Huh.
And you would, like, just shoot rednecks and shit.
Dude, I'll never forget this, dude. In third grade, our teacher, she was cool, and her son would come in. He was, like, a year younger than us, but he would come in and hang out. Mm-hmm. And he had this computer game on her, like, classroom computer. It was the dinosaur hunter game.
Oh, dude.
Where you'd shoot dinosaurs. And the T-Rex was the last one that you had to kill. And, like, you could only shoot it in the eye. And I remember, dude, I don't know why I remember this, but the T-Rex is, like, running at him. And it's, like, coming on a hill, and he shoots it. And then it drops, and he's like, oh, I got it. And then it comes up that hill and fucking eats him, dude. Like, he thought he did it. It was, like, the one thing he could never do in that game was shoot the T-Rex.
Thought it was
And
over,
it was, like,
dude.
the greatest fake out ever, dude. Because, like, it would eat you, and it had, like, the cutscene where it's just thrashing you around, dude.
Right. Dude, you remember the Jurassic Park arcade game where you would sit in, like, the car, bro?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit was so much fun.
Yeah, it was. But,
dude, that's the whole
the Hunter and Bambi.
The Hunter and Bambi, bro. That's the whole movie, bro. Like, there's a lot of Disney villains out there, but, like, this dude's completely faceless. One bullet. He changes everything.
What if he's just the everyman, just trying to feed his family?
He very well may be. It could have been Dwayne Johnson for all we know.
Right.
It's uncovered. And the side of things that we saw, He was clearly a villain, man.
All right.
They painted him out to be an asshole.
It's true.
Eat your heart out, PETA.
Yeah.
And this is only fictional hunters. If you're a real hunter, you're a hero in my book.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know what more to say about that guy, man. I mean, that was just... I wanted to put a Disney villain on here, and I thought, this motherfucker changes the entire movie more than any other person in the Disney series.
It's true.
Brings you to a screeching halt, bud.
Yeah.
Well, that's my number 10, dude. Ye old hunter.
Started off on a downer.
What a doozy, bro.
Yeah.
What's your number 10?
Yeah, my number 10 is one that you might have a little higher than me, but, I mean... The only thing I don't really disagree with this dude, but it's Magneto, man.
I did not have him on my list.
No,
man. But
I think that's what makes a good villain. It's like he's got to be relatable in a way,
right?
Dude, like Magneto, you can almost make the argument that he's the right one of the two.
Oh, for sure. Everything that happens, he was always right from the get-go.
Pretty much.
Yeah, man. And then, I mean, Sir Ian McKellen was good, but when Fassbinder got to him, bro. Which one is it? Days of Future Past where he kills them all with that fucking locket, dude, with the necklace.
No, that was Apocalypse.
Apocalypse, dude. Dude, you pick one scene out of that movie, bro.
That was like the one few good parts of that movie.
Dude, that scene was crazy.
Yeah,
shoots it around through everybody's neck and then right back into his hand.
Yeah, it is nuts. No, that was Apocalypse. Like the one good part about it.
Yeah. But he's a very intelligent dude, man.
Yeah, Fassbender was good, and I liked Ian McKellen a lot too.
Yeah, man.
As Magneto.
Dude, that first time when
him and Patrick Stewart together, dude, was real good.
When Mystique gave the dude that drink and he pulled the fucking balls out of his chest.
Yeah,
that was fucking cool.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Shooting him back and forth, riding on the disc.
Yeah,
that was badass, man. That's a good one.
But yeah, that's my thing. Is it's like, I mean, he's not entirely wrong. Maybe his methods are a little extreme, but
dude had a point.
He isn't wrong.
They could have listened to him from the get-go. Yeah,
like, I don't know if he's on your list. I don't. He's not on mine. But I mean, they're trying. They kind of tried to do the same thing with Thanos.
I did put him on the list, man.
Did you?
I do have him on here. Yeah,
but
we'll get to him.
But Magneto, dude, that's my number 10. It's a good villain. He's one you care about too.
Yeah,
yeah.
You get emotionally invested because like he almost tries to step away. Like
he's got the tragic.
He doesn't
past.
want to have to deal with it.
Yeah.
And he's a Holocaust survivor. Yeah, man. Dude's been through some shit. Like, you can't argue the way he is, man.
Right.
Can't do it,
so
bro.
Makes a great villain.
Yeah.
Like, he's been in every X-Men movie.
Yeah,
no one's upset.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not once, man.
But, yeah, he's the start of my list. My number 10.
That's a good one, dude. My number 9, man. This is another faceless one. It was faceless for a good bit. It's the shark from Jaws.
Dude, I thought about it, but I didn't put him on here. Even though, like, Jaws is my favorite movie of all time.
I struggle with him too, man. I did the balance of the weight, and what made me just tipped it to put him on here, dude, was, I mean, I got a lot of villains on here, but none of them directly gave me that suspense.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not afraid, like, maybe a horror movie, but like, Jaws, dude, you'll be weird getting in the fucking shower because of that fucking shark. Like, and it makes no sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, that's why I put him on here, man, because like, it's just so menacing. You barely see him till the end. Like that first person shot, dude. Like, you barely see him and you can feel him. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why I put him on. I mean, even though they blow him up and that was it. And then
my thing is like, could you make the argument that he's not even a villain?
He's just doing his natural thing.
Yeah, have people not fucked around in his ocean, like nothing would have happened.
You can make that argument.
Not a bad thing would have happened to anybody.
My number 8 is Shamu from Blackfish. Like, you know, keep fucking with these whales. What the fuck think happens? Like,
right.
That's a hell of an argument.
You know what I mean?
Right. He's just doing what he knows how to do, man.
He does what he does.
He's got no conscience, no guilt, no nothing.
No. Just hungry shark.
Just hungry,
bro. You fucking around in his ocean.
Right. Y'all smell some blood? Dude.
That's what I love the statistic when they're like, hey, you're more likely to get struck by lightning than to get attacked by a shark. And it's like,
I fucking live on land.
Yeah. I was like, as soon as you hop in the water, I'm sure your chances drastically change
of getting lightning with sharks. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They flip real fucking quick.
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. That's the dumbest statistic ever made.
Dude, you see that video where that seal throws that fucking octopus at like that kayaker's face?
Yeah.
Dude, he whips that dude so fucking hard with that thing.
Yeah. But yeah, man, like, we don't fuck around in the ocean. Sharks, they ain't gonna come on land and fuck with us.
Right. Sharknado. It can
until
be done,
until that happens.
Dude. Little fucking shark with legs. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Dude. But yeah, man, that's just it's a villain that stays with you, bro. Like, it's a villain you'll think was fucking real. Like, if you're at the beach and you're in knee-deep water, bro, like, all it takes is one fucking flash of, that movie in your head, bro. You're going to head to the sand a little bit. Like, you're looking everywhere, bro. Anything touches your leg, you're weird.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's why I put him on here, man. He stays with you, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, no, it is like the most effective movie of just like, it's just the most psychological,
dude,
like, fuckery of all time, that movie.
Yeah, man.
Like, people like still don't want to get in the water that are
right.
Yeah,
that's it, dude.
All these years later,
that's the reason I had to put him on here, dude. That weighed me in that direction, man. But I don't know if he has a name or not. We'll just call him the Shark.
There you go.
His
name was Bruce.
Bruce.
That's what they named like the mechanical shark.
Really?
That never worked. Yeah, it was.
Well, I guess that makes sense in Finding Nemo then.
Yeah, that was the whole thing behind that.
Yeah, because he was the great white. Yeah. Okay. What's your number 9?
Well, my number 9 is Quint, Brody, and Hooper, the guys that hunted down Jaws. They're my number 9.
Dude, that's awesome.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Oh, shit. The ice cream man that gets the rest.
Yeah. No, my number 9 is John Doe from 7.
Oh, man.
Like,
I didn't even think about him, dude.
Talk about a villain that wins. Like,
yeah, but
spoilers. I mean, he gets what he wants at the end.
Open the box.
One of the few, man. A lot of movies don't have the balls to let the villain win.
I know, dude, and I struggle with the number one movie. Like, and I look over every movie I've ever fucking seen. Stranger Than Fiction with Will Ferrell, bro.
Yeah,
dude. If they had the balls to fucking kill him off, dude, it would have been amazing. But they fucking changed it. They pulled that pussy move, dude. I mean, there's no real villains in that one. But, dude, John Doe, man. Because he never really has a name. They don't, I mean, just fucking open the box and he wins.
Right.
That's it, dude.
Yeah, and then, like, he wanted to be killed.
Right.
Like, that was the thing. That's, like, Morgan Freeman didn't want to kill him, because that's what he wanted. Like, it was a suicide mission from the beginning. And
yeah.
He did it. Like, they didn't catch him till the very end. And, like, they didn't stop him. Like, he carried out what he wanted to do.
Right.
It's a great movie, man.
It's been a long time since I watched that one, man. I definitely need to revisit her.
It was on my list of like movies you only need to see once.
Right.
But it's like I guess I watched it at an age where it stayed with me.
It stuck with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. This certain thriller movies, like, because there's a lot out there, and like there's good ones, and then there's a lot of like just average ones. But if you watch them at the right age, like Along Came a Spider, dude.
Yeah.
I can watch that movie anytime. But like I watched it when I was 13 and fell in love with it. You know what I mean? Very suspenseful. Bruce Willis Hostage. It's not that great of a movie, dude, but I watched it at that age where I was on the fucking edge of my seat the whole time, dude.
No, yeah, I hear you.
And it just...
Yeah, there are those movies. Sometimes you go back and you're, like, disappointed. Oh, you're like, it's not as good as I remember.
Right.
Really, I was, like, so hyped on it, like, back in the day.
Right.
And you're, like, super excited to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Fuck
but, yeah, John Doe, man. Kevin Spacey. Dude, R.I.P. his career.
The real villain.
Yeah. Which one was worse?
Right. John Doe or Kevin Spacey? Damn.
One would say they're one and the same.
Yeah.
But,
they would.
Yeah, it's just, dude, that ending, though, by itself, it's insane.
Checkmate, bro.
And he's so just, like, emotionless through the whole thing, man. Just chilling.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's my number 9, dude. Is John Doe.
It's a good one, dude.
Yeah.
My number 8, dude, is Goldfinger.
Yeah.
Goldfinger himself, man. How far are you into your Bond rewatch?
I haven't got there yet. I'm on the third one, I think.
Yeah.
Been slacking.
Dude, all of them. I mean, they try to do all that shit with Spectre and all that stuff, but bro, or Goldfinger, man.
Which one's Gold? Is it how many in is Goldfinger? It's a Roger. Is it a?
I think if it's not, it's one of the last.
Is it Connery?
Yeah, it's definitely Connery.
Well, because Connery left and then came back. He was like one of the few.
Yeah, yeah, it was definitely a Connery one. I remember that. But like dude, that scene where they're golfing together and shit. I always loved that one because it was like the villain and the.
All right, yeah, it's Connery. It's 64. It might be the third or fourth one. Yeah, so it should be my next one.
Yeah,
Goldfinger. Yeah,
it's a good one, man.
I know. Like I probably saw it forever ago, a long time ago, but
dude, like how badass is it? Like the way you fucking kill people is you encase them in gold. You know what I mean? Like paint them gold and they suffocate, dude.
Pretty
Like,
gangster.
It's gangster, dude. He had Bond tied up with that laser about to cut his nuts and shit.
Oh yeah. Like, see, I remember like parts of it. I just gotta go back and watch the whole thing.
Dude, just that golf scene's so vivid to me, and I don't know why. But I remember he used the Schlesinger number 3 ball, dude, and he lost it. Fucking Odd Job shook his pants and the ball came out.
Yeah.
Over here, Ulrich. And he was like, And then Bond was like, that's not his ball. And the CIA dude was like, how do you know? He lifts up his fucking foot and he's standing on it, dude.
Yeah.
It was badass. Yeah, dude, that's a good one, man. You get a lot of Aston Martin in that one. You get a lot of gadgets, dude.
Yeah, that's when he like start getting it in gear.
Yeah, he fights Odd Job at Fort Knox at the end and shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I mean, Dr. No is a great fucking villain, but dude, it's just like the climax with him was just so shitty.
Right.
Like, it was just so bad. Like he killed him so easily.
Right.
But like that dinner scene was really good, and then like how they wouldn't show him till like the very end. I thought it was cool. You'd only hear him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd see him like just the shadow of him sitting in that room.
Yeah. I was either gonna put Goldfinger. I don't know if you have him on your list, but Javier Bardem. I can't remember his name from Skyfall.
Anton. Oh no, never mind.
Yeah.
No.
The Skyfall one. I'm sure we'll get to the other one. But yeah, he's it was one of them two, man. just Goldmember was that classic, dude. He was like the first one to challenge.
Goldmember from Austin Powers.
Yeah, Goldmember. Dr. Evil, dude. Is he on our list?
He should be.
Dude, I just remembered him. He's honorable mention. But dude, I didn't even think about him or fucking fat bastard, dude. That's your number one. I better quit spoiling shit.
Is Fat Bastard even a villain? Like, what does he do in these movies? I remember he like loses weight in the last one.
Yeah,
like a saggy skin.
Yeah, I just remember she had that fucking tracker and shit. She had to fucking put it in his ass.
Yeah,
frisky are we? And he fucking rolled over on top of her. But yeah, dude, that's my number. He's my number 8, man.
Number 8,
Ulrich Goldfinger, German himself. But.
Dude, my number 8 is. It's like just one of those movies where I always remember where I was, and like the circumstances that I watched this movie.
World Trade Center starring Nicolas Cage.
Nah, dude. It's Unbreakable. Mr. Glass.
It's a good one, dude.
What a hell of a villain, dude.
Yeah, man.
This is like before you really knew like the M. Night Shyamalan formula.
Right.
Because nowadays that comes out, you can call it.
You're waiting on something.
You're like, all right, this motherfucker's probably going to be the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't see it coming back in the day, man, when I watched this, because I was pretty young. And this movie is one of those ones where it's still just as good as I remember it.
Oh, yeah, it holds up
and
for sure.
Like, just that twist at the end where you find out, like, this dude's caused all this shit.
Right.
Trying to find this one dude, man. Just evil shit. Because he's, like, obsessed with comic books and, like, obsessed with finding this dude. It's nuts, man. Like, he just killed all those people.
I still haven't watched Split yet, man. I've really dropped the ball on that one.
You need to, man, because when that new one comes out, man, it's gonna... Because it's called Mr. Glass, I think.
Yeah, it's all together. Yeah, because they're all fucking sitting there all tied up, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick, dude.
Yeah, man.
Split was real good too. Like he's a good villain.
McAvoy.
Yeah, he's really good in it.
Yeah, man.
I saw it's cool in the trailer. Like, I mean, I don't want to spoil the way it ends, but like when I was seeing the before the trailer came out, I was like, oh man, they're gonna lose like a certain element to his character, like the way it ends. But it doesn't seem like that's the case at all, dude. It's gonna be good, man. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, real excited. I think Shyamalan's like starting to win me back, dude.
Yeah, well,
his last few he's come out with has been good.
Yeah, I mean he like had The Village, and then it was Lady in the Water or something after that.
Some bullshit.
Paul Giamatti
shit. Then The Happening.
The Happening.
That piece of shit.
Devil wasn't bad. Did you like Devil?
I liked Devil. I thought it was fine.
Yeah. It was different. Very different movie.
It was. It was pretty tense for like
it was
people trapped in an elevator.
Hateful Eight in an elevator.
Pretty much. Not as long though.
Fucking Walton Goggins, dude, showing up in everything now.
He's great, dude. That's why. Like you need to watch Vice Principals, bro.
Just for him, dude.
Well, him and David McBride, but
does he have a Southern accent?
Yeah, fuck it, in everything. So like I haven't heard him where he doesn't have it.
Like after Django, they're like, all right, we're just gonna keep that accent in every role you ever do.
Well, dude, even before, like when he was in that shitty Predators movie, he was.
Oh yeah, he was in that.
He was one of the first few dudes to get killed. He had that accent then.
Yeah,
he was like dialed down a lot, but he still had it.
I did not mind that movie, dude.
No,
it was entertaining.
It was entertaining. I hated the twist at the end, where like Topher Grace is the fucking bad guy for no reason. That was just to immediately get killed. So stupid, dude.
Fucking Adrian Brody killing him with his nose.
Yeah. He got buff somehow.
Yeah, dude. Danny Trejo died immediately.
Yeah,
that's
of course.
A sin. Jeez.
But dude, yeah, Mr. Glass, dude, that's my number 8.
That's a good one, dude.
That's a hell of a villain.
This is a hell of a villain, bro.
And Samuel Jackson kills it.
I'm proud of you for that one.
And it's one thing, it's cool too, like that's a villain, you don't actually see him do anything.
Right.
It's like just him talking and then like just the reveal.
There it is.
Like you don't actually see him do anything bad. Mm-hmm. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, man.
It's good though.
It is, bro. It's a good one, dude. Well, my number 7, dude, is Predator himself, bro.
Yeah.
Recently watched this movie, dude. With the exception of like their walkie-talkies, it completely holds up, bro.
Yeah.
Like this movie could come out today. Like if they updated the technology. Like that's the only thing, man.
Yeah.
It's so good, dude. And I mean, he was just... Did Predator come out before Alien? Or did Alien come out first?
I think Alien was before.
Alien was before?
I think, because Alien was 79. I'll look and see when Predator came out, but I think Predator was early 80s.
Yeah, probably. Schwarzenegger was in the full thing.
87, so yeah, it was like...
late 80s,
It was way after Alien.
Way after. Yeah. And I'm a betting man. I'd be willing to think you probably have the Xenomorph somewhere on there.
Man, I don't, because I was like, the Xenomorph is... I don't know if you can, like, it's not really like a conscious villain. It's just like a creature that just does what it does.
See, that's...
I think I could save... see, Predator's like more aware.
He's literally a hunter, yeah.
Right.
Like he's trying to kill
him and collect
trophies.
I can save him for...
just a hive.
Like, if we do, like, monsters or something.
Yeah.
Or like,
it's the hive mentality, yeah.
Yeah, because you can't really, it's hard to consider like Xenomorph a villain.
Besides the first one, yeah, because it's just one. And I get there's multiple predators, but at the end of the day, you're fucking one fucking predator. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's.
But I mean, like Predator's making a conscious decision to be a dickhead.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Like he's pulling your fucking skull with your spine attached out, bud.
Yeah, the alien's just doing what it was designed to do.
Yeah, dude. And that fucking shoulder.
Same as Jaws.
That shoulder cannon, dude.
Yeah.
That thing's so fucking same as Jaws. Yeah, dude.
Them and Xenomorph, don't consider them villains.
Dude, I like
Sigourney
to see
Weaver's
that,
a villain.
Jaws versus aliens.
Oh, that shark would fuck that alien up, dude.
It'd be good, dude. You know, like one of the sharks would get infected, and it would open its mouth, and a little thing would come out.
Oh, dude, that'd be sick, dude. A Xenomorph shark, because it tailors to whatever. Like its host is,
right?
Like, it kind of takes that form, so it'd be a Xenomorph shark, dude.
It'd be wild, man.
Fucking nuts. You saw, was it Alien 3 with the Xenomorph dog?
Yeah.
So they play with that for like whatever its host is. That's the form,
the shape of her.
Yeah,
dude, it'd be nuts, man.
Xenomorph shark, dude.
We're on to something, bro.
Dude, if that happened, no one's gonna be in the. Even crazy.
Dude, that's what you do. You make aliens take over the fucking earth, so you're living underground, like you're living underwater in these fucking colonies, and there's just the fucking xenomorph sharks out. They start coming down, bro.
Dude, just the ocean turns into acid eventually.
just fucking boils away. Yeah, man.
God damn.
But that Predator dude, man. Ever since I was a kid, man, he was just so fucking badass.
He's still badass looking, dude.
Yeah. I heard that new movie got shit on a lot. Pretty poopy. They said they just tried to make it like a comedy.
That's what I heard, man.
It was more fucking laughs than action.
Huh.
I mean, Keegan or Key and Peele, whatever fucking one of them.
Keegan Michael Kelly or whatever.
Keegan Michael Key or some shit.
Yeah.
Some fuck. He's got a name and a half, bud. It's tough to remember. But,
yeah, the trailer was weird because it was like, oh, we have a Predator, but now he's giant.
It was the Predator, and then it was like the Apex Predator.
Yeah, I was like, that's not that.
So like they were teaming up with the regular one to kill the big one, or running out of ideas. Bro.
That's one of the things, dude, where Alien got it right. They're like, we'll add more aliens, but they're just more aliens. There's nothing different about them.
Right.
It's like Alien 2 is just as good.
Yeah, just adding S.
Or Aliens.
Adding S, bud.
And then Bill Paxton, R.I.P. Add him in there. I love those movies, dude.
They're good, bro.
Like probably like all time, just
classics, bro.
Yeah, so good, both of them. Watch them on repeat.
Yeah.
Predator, though.
It's my number 7, bro.
What's your number 7? Huh?
What's your number 7?
Dude, my number 7, we talked about him not long ago, but dude, it's old Hans Landa from Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, man. Dude, he's a good one, dude.
Dude, it's just like just a piece of shit, bro.
Yeah, but
and
like
that scene where they're sitting there at the table and he's trying to figure out, because like I like how Tarantino just trusts his audiences,
right?
Like he's not just so ham-fisted in certain stuff, but that scene's like so left up for open interpretation. Like, does he know that chick is like in hiding or what? Because he's like testing her. Because a lot of people's like, oh, he knows it was the chick from the farm, which I don't get that at all.
No, there's no way.
There's no way that he knows that. And then it's like, does he know that she's in hiding, or is he just trying to like push her buttons to figure out, like, is he just suspicious of her? It's a great ass scene, dude.
Yeah, it is, dude. That's a fucking good one. At like the lunch.
Yeah,
dude. They're all sitting there with the fucking...
What are they eating? Like, what's that fucking dessert thing?
Strudel or something.
Yeah, strudel.
It's a strudel, yeah.
And then it's like, what is he putting, like cream cheese on it?
Yeah.
Isn't there something like Jewish people back then didn't eat cream cheese?
Something like that, yeah.
See, that was another thing that you wouldn't know. Like, he trusts people to like know that, because I think that's what it is. They wouldn't.
It wasn't kosher or something.
Something like that. And so that's why he was like just being a real dickhead about it, and like making her eat it. It was a great scene, dude. So tense. And
dude, when they fucking get him at the end.
Oh yeah, it's so satisfying.
He's like, you see, that's the problem. You take off that fucking armband and you get to go home.
Yeah.
This might be your best work yet.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that scene's like, because he's staring right at the camera, so it's like it's
coming up on it.
Well, it's like Tarantino talking about himself, like, that's what that whole scene was. Like, basically, he's saying Inglourious Basterds is his best movie yet.
Right.
Like, that scene is so far up its own ass.
Yeah, dude.
But it was a great scene, dude. He's carving that swastika in his head.
Him and fucking B.J. Howard, Ryan from The Office.
Yeah. B.J. Johnson, isn't it?
No.
Is it B.J. Howard?
Bro.
Is that his name?
Yeah, man. Look it up, bro.
Let's see.
Ryan Howard was his name. Oh, it was B.J. Novak.
That's it, B.J. Novak.
Yeah. So he's a producer on The Office.
Yeah.
Him and fucking Mindy Kaling.
Yeah.
I saw how they got on the show. I can't stand her.
But, yeah, dude. It's just a great film.
Hans is good, dude.
Probably the most recent. It's gonna be close. Probably the most recent villain.
Yeah, I mean,
man.
Like, he's just so eccentric. Like, he's very villain, but like in his mind, he's not in the slightest. Like, and he just pulls out that comically large pipe, like nothing's wrong.
Yeah.
Like, but it's just totally like him throwing his dick on the table.
Yeah,
like,
dude. Then that reveal was so good, dude, because it just like pans through the floor,
dude,
and then you find out, dude. Then it just gets so intense.
Yeah, because he just waves him in while he's still talking and shit, and that dude starts crying.
Yeah,
yeah, man.
So insane, man. It is.
Dominic De Coco.
Yeah, dude, that fucking movie. If you like, that's Tarantino's best movie. I don't think I could argue against it.
I don't know. We might argue a little later. We'll see what happens.
But oh, dude, that
he's a good
Hans
one, bro.
Landa. And it's a good thing that Tarantino got him like right off the bat, because now all they've been doing is casting this dude,
Christoph Waltz.
Yeah, casting them as villains, and it's just like we already got all the magic out of him.
Yeah, we know what he's gonna be.
Yeah,
like it worked really good that one time.
Yeah, like Tarantino's smart. He's like, all right, I'm gonna cast him again, but I'm not gonna make him the villain.
Right.
I'm gonna make him like
the hero. Yeah, for sure.
Like probably the best dude in that movie.
Yeah,
you know?
one of them for sure, man.
But yeah, Hans Landa, dude.
Colonel Hans, bud. That's a good one, dude. Number 7.
Number 7.
My number 6, dude. You might have this one higher. It's the T100, bud. Schwarzenegger
the
from
OG
the first
one.
bro.
I don't have that one, man. I was like, if I was gonna put one, it'd be that T1000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was always partial to the first movie for whatever fucking reason. Like,
no, it's great.
And I think it was like, because I finally watched Judgment Day, and I think the problem was I hated John Connor. Like, he was just a bitch.
Oh, he's always the worst.
Like, as a kid, I knew that teenager was a bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
even the kid version of him in T2 was
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
dude. Yeah, because that's what the T1000. Yeah, he would have been the other one. But yeah, dude, because the first one was the only one he was fine in. Like, John Connor was cool. Well, he wasn't in it.
It was the other dude and his mom.
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole problem with the whole series of Terminators. John Connor sucks in all of them.
Dude, he's except that fucking skinny dude in the third one.
Yeah, except for when he's like Christian Bale, but then they fucked that movie up so bad. You know,
they're in a fucking
even
submarine.
Dude, even in Genesis, the dude that's John Connor.
Yeah, it was shitty, bud.
And they like made him a bad guy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't know why they can't get John Connor right, dude.
Yeah. One thing I loved about I mean, they kind of did it in the second one, but that first one, dude, when she's in that fucking warehouse, like, you keep thinking it's over. And he keeps fucking coming for her. Everything. Like, to where he's down to, like, just the arm crawling. Like, he's still coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's insane.
It's such a cool thing, man.
Yeah.
He's just trying to follow his protocol.
Right.
And I thought it was really cool because as a kid, like, I had seen it a couple times, and then, you know, you get older, you start to understand, and then I watched it, I was like, oh, Schwarzenegger's the fucking villain.
Yeah.
Like, you never thought about that, like, because he's always the fucking hero.
Yeah, always.
He's always cast. I mean, the only villain he did better would have been Mr. Freeze. I guess I could have put that on this list. But,
everyone would have turned it off.
Yeah,
and
dude.
Unsubscribed.
Right. Like,
and left 1 stars.
Right. I mean, it's such a good casting, man. Like, the dude barely speaks. He doesn't need to. And he's just so fucking about his business, man. But, hey, man. That's my number 6, dude.
That's a good one, dude.
Arnie Schwartzy.
You can't go wrong with that.
Nah, man.
It is a really good one. It was honorable mention for sure, but I wanted to put T1000 on
there.
Yeah.
Who's the dude that plays him, dude?
Oh, fuck. I can't think of his name. He's the brother, the band Filter.
Dude,
his younger brother's the lead singer of that band.
He's the villain in the
Marine. Yeah, he looks in the mirror. What's this guy, a Terminator?
Dude, this is so fucking meta. He was fucking, that wasn't. Who's the dude that plays fucking Homer Hickham's dad? The guy who's in the first Jason Bourne.
Something Cooper.
Dude, I want to see him against that fucking dude that plays the T1000, bro. Like the ultimate dad villain.
Yeah.
Throw Ray Liotta in that movie, too.
There you go.
You're golden, bro. But yeah, dude, that liquid metal one was badass, dude.
Yeah.
Like, my favorite part always was when he was the fucking floor and he comes up, dude.
It's so badass.
Dude's playing poker on the coffee cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that shit's fucking sick, man. Dude, and then she fucking sees Schwarzenegger and, like, loses her fucking balance, dude. Like, she's freaking the fuck out.
Yeah. This is great, dude.
That's good, man. Those first two, man. Some of James Cameron's finest work, bud.
It really is. That dude he was really good back in, like, the 80s and 90s, dude. Because, like, True Lies.
Oh, dude.
Like, people kind of shit on that movie. I love that movie,
True Lies is good.
True Lies is amazing.
You know what's better than True Lies? True Romance. That's a fucking good movie, dude.
Or what is it, The Sixth Day or some shit?
Oh, dude, with the clones, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that one was good, where, like, smoking was illegal and shit.
Uh-huh.
And the wife got the clone a cigar.
Yeah, and then he had the truck that drove itself.
Yeah, bro.
That movie's probably dated as fuck if you watched it right now, dude. Like, just the tech in it.
Dude, it's gotta be, yeah, man.
Because I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
I remember he like wanted that fucking doll for his daughter or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and it was like fucking 5 feet tall or some shit. It was so big, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I forgot about that movie, man. They like
Yeah,
pull down
Arnold-
their eyes and you see the dots of how many times they've been cloned.
Uh-huh.
Like the main guy had been cloned so many times. He
Yeah.
kept fucking dying and shit.
But yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a villain, dude. It's very rare.
But it's always gold. Always.
So that's your number 6, huh?
It's my number 6, bud.
Dude. No, my number 6 is one we kind of touched on, but it's Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men, dude.
Dude, it's a solid one.
I
bro.
mean, this guy's probably a lot of people's number ones.
It's your number 6. It's my number 5.
Is it?
It is, man.
Just like Coen Brothers, one of their best, dude. This is one of my favorite movies of theirs.
Dude, like all you need to watch is that fucking coin flip scene.
Any of them.
Like he's just so fucking normal. Like he's awkwardly menacing. Like
Yeah.
it's fucking. Dude, I remember the first time I watched that movie.
It talk
man.
about like you were saying with the Terminator, like how he's programmed just to do something and he's
Right.
just relentless. Like this dude's the same way.
Dude, even when
Like all he wants to do is retrieve this money,
right.
and that's all he's there to do.
Yeah, man.
And like nothing's gonna get in his way.
When he gets all fucking shot up and he's like fixing himself in that fucking hotel room, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
And then he gets in the car wreck and breaks his arm and stuff, and then the kids see him, and
There's no music in that movie,
No.
too, man.
that's like
the
the
kicker,
craziest
bro.
part, man. Is yeah, it's-
Dude, when he steals that one car with that cow fucking killer,
Yeah.
that shoots the air, he
The
just goes
cattle
up to him, don't move, and like brushes his hair off his fucking forehead,
Yeah.
fucking wastes him, dude.
yeah, it's nuts. But yeah, when he's in the gas station with that old man, and he's like heads or tails, and he's like, what does it matter? He's like, it means everything.
Right,
It's like, god damn, this fucking dude.
right.
Yeah, he's so menacing, dude. He's
Flip the coin,
yeah, yeah, that's him, dude.
which is tails on tails.
Yeah,
He
that's
just talks so goofy, man.
yeah. It's menacing, dude.
Right. What
And in that scene where he's all fucked up and he needs
Yeah.
medication, so he blows up the car outside and
right,
just
and then walks in and steals
goes in
everything.
and steals everything he needs.
Throws that fucking plastic sheeting out on the ground. and shit.
That's like one of the few times where somebody's like walking away from an explosion. It's not cheesy,
right.
because the car's blowing up outside and he's just walking into the.
He's got a mission. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different. It's not bullshit. Like,
yeah, it's not like, oh, how badass I am
Yeah,
with like
man.
rock music playing in the background.
fuck yeah. Yeah, he was one of the ones when I knew we would do this list. I knew he was going on here, man.
Yeah,
For sure, man.
yeah, they got it so right. Man.
Yeah, they did, dude. I've never read the book, man, but I can only imagine.
I got it, dude. If you want to borrow it, it's excellent.
Yeah.
It's probably like the best like movie adaptation of a book for sure.
Yeah.
I think because like the movie's just as good.
Right. Yeah, The Godfather's like that way too, but they split it in two. Like all the Miami shit is not in the book, but all of like the Don Vito as a kid is.
Yeah,
So like they kind of split that, and then like the Bourne books, they're so fucking different from the movie. Like it's not a better than or worse than.
yeah, they're so
Like
different.
They're fucking opposite stories.
Yeah.
They're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, like the Coen Brothers movie follows it pretty
Yeah.
pretty close. Yeah,
Huh. Is the book called No Country for Old
yeah,
Men?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I definitely borrow that shit, bro.
yeah.
Get my read on my literature.
There you go. But yeah, dude, Anton Chigurh. Chigurh. How do you say it?
Sugar, Antoine, Tommy Buns.
Yeah.
That's your number 6, my number 5, bro.
Yeah, it's a good one, dude.
I knew he was going to be on there.
So I guess we could just go to my number 5.
You're
then.
5, bro.
My number 5, you might have this one a little higher too, but it's Agent Smith.
He was one I fucking tossed around. I didn't
Yeah.
hold on to. I didn't.
Dude, just a menacing villain, man, and just Hugo Weaving killing it.
Dude, kills it, bro.
Every time this dude would show up, it's like it's bad news.
Right.
Because he's like the main villain in these movies, but he doesn't show up a lot,
Right.
you know?
Like it's all the, yeah. Yeah, they did a real fucking good job with him. Like, that's
With
why-
all the agents, like, it was just great. Like, you see the dude with suits and glasses, and you're like, oh shit, like,
right,
bad
you know
news.
it's coming down, yeah.
Bad news.
The way
about
they
them.
would like cut away and they turn back and then it would be them. They could
Yeah.
take the shape of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He fucking
And
wasted.
just how calm he was about everything. Until, like, the very end, obviously. But he was just, like, so calm and collected about it.
Because he fucking wastes him with that Desert Eagle, bro.
Yeah.
And then he fucking turns around.
Yeah.
No. And then he fucking dives in him, dude.
Yeah, it's not.
Dude. That shit's so fucking cool. Like, every time I watch that movie, man, no matter what, I'm always fucking impressed with Keanu Reeves throwing that fucking side kick, holding his leg, and then
like,
fucking slowly turning and bringing it down, dude. The fucking muscle, bro. Like, it's always impressive, bro. It's like the Spartan kick in 300. Like, it's always fucking worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's one of the badass moments of all time. Is like when he becomes the one.
Dude, he fucking...
And it's nuts, dude, because, like, it's such a contained scene that happens in a hallway,
Right.
but it, like, shows you, like,
Everything
how
you need to
powerful
know,
this dude
yeah.
is. Yeah, he's not, like, exploding buildings or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, you understand exactly what he's capable of in just this little hallway scene.
Yeah.
That's why it's so genius.
Do you remember the first time you watched the fucking subway fight and you thought it was over? He was going to run and then that fucking train just stops, dude. He gets out, dude. That was so fucking cool, man.
Yeah, it was. That movie, dude. Man.
Yeah, it was
that movie.
So good, man.
It's like, I want to go back and rewatch it, dude. It's been a while since I've seen it, but it's just like, this gotta be like top 10 of all time.
Yeah,
it
man.
has to be.
It's so original, dude. I mean, granted, the Bible's around, but it's fucking good, man. It's a fucking good ass movie, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say that it's original. It's taken, like, pick elements. Did you ever watch, like, the original Ghost in the Shell? Well, you watch that and you're like, here's a lot of the inspiration
for the Matrix. Yeah.
But I mean, I think the Matrix did it better. I mean, Ghost in the Shell's good. Like, the original one is good.
The anime?
Yeah. The first one, I didn't watch any of the other ones, but it's good. But you can definitely see where, like, the Wachowskis were. That's where they got a lot of their inspiration from. But I mean, they did it. They did an A+ job on it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's such a good movie.
Yeah,
and it holds up so well.
Yeah, the shots in it are really good. Like, the first one holds up more than the fucking second
one
with the fight, the Agent Smith fight.
They were so good at, like, for a movie that seems like it's like very technologically advanced, like it's real timeless.
Yeah, and that was the thing. That was the thing. Like, you loved the first one so much that, like, when you got into the second and third, you appreciated the less crazier fight scenes.
Yeah.
Like, the best fight scenes in the second
were
one
the small ones.
Where he meets the guy who protects the Oracle and they fight for like 30 seconds, dude. It's so badass.
Yeah.
And then the little one with the agents at the beginning, and then that hallway where he blocks all the fucking bullets. Like, there's very little fucking crazy jumping and shit. Like,
right.
It's just
even the highway scene.
With Morpheus, dude. Yeah, it's just choreographed
and Trinity.
Fighting. And it's badass.
And the twins.
Right.
Yeah, the twins were sick.
Yeah, they were, dude.
Yeah, they just went overboard with it. I guess it's like, it's one of those things, man. It's like, how do you on screen, like, portray like a dude that just can do anything?
Yeah.
But I thought they did it so good in the first one.
Ask Zack Snyder. I'll say it. I'll fucking say it. Yeah, man. It's a fucking badass movie, dude.
It is. And Agent Smith is just a perfect villain.
Los Matrix, as they call it in Mexico.
Yeah. The villains.
Los Villains.
Yeah, he's my number 5, Agent Smith. Hugo Weaving.
It's a good one, dude. Number 4 we touched on. I put Thanos, man.
Did you?
I did, bro.
That high.
I mean, out of that entire universe, I think the only one that would give him run at some money would be Michael Keaton's Vulture, but the impact Thanos had, dude. Like, one man set on one goal will fucking kill his daughter to get it done. Kill in quotes. We know how you are, Marvel. But
yeah, see, like, I mean, I like Thanos, but it was just because, like, Marvel's been so poopy with villains. Like, it was finally cool to see a decent one.
I like about him
but
so
then my
much.
thing is, like, his story's not over.
No.
So, like, they could completely fuck it up in this second part.
They very well could, man.
But then
I like he was very humanized. Like, he very rarely you saw him, like, actually get mad. Like, when he threw the moon was, like, the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was very calm, collected, just fucking knew what he could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that dude. I liked it a lot, man.
One
Josh
thing-
Brolin did a hell of a job.
One thing, I feel like if he doesn't kill his daughter, he's not even that bad of a dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he kills Loki, who's a fucking dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
And then who else did he kill before that? No one.
Heimdall.
Eh,
Heimdall was a good guy.
he was good.
But, yeah.
But he's expendable.
Yeah.
So, like, if they don't add him, like, killing his daughter, like, you're like, oh, this dude's probably right. There is too many fucking
Right,
people.
yeah.
Like,
need a
it's a
plague.
real problem that no one will talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no, like, really a fix for it other than, like, sterilizing dumb people and...
Yeah. Strongest of actions take the strongest of wills.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there you go.
dude. Yeah, man, I just really enjoyed Josh Brolin as that role, man.
He's good.
I thought he kicked a lot of ass, bro.
No,
And,
he's
like,
great as it.
They
for
showed
sure.
just enough, like, of him being physical, like him working the Hulk at the beginning. Like, I'm excited. I want to see more of that, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see more of that fucking...
Yeah, that'll be a big...
Him hitting that heavy bag, dude.
That'll be a big... That's got to happen in the second one.
Hulk.
Yeah, he'll
Whatchamacallit.
be a key part in it somehow.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, then I mean, he like I said, didn't make my list, but there's no way Thanos to me is better than Magneto.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
You got one movie with him, and his story's not even over.
we'll see what happens, but
We shall.
that's my number 4, dude. Thanos himself.
Yeah.
It's your fair.
Number 4 is Hans Gruber, man.
It's my number 3, bro.
Dude. Alan Rickman, dude, R.I.P.
First movie. Knocks it out of the fucking
Yeah,
park, bro.
yeah, he
Imagine
does.
it's your fucking first movie, dude.
Lived a good life.
Yeah. I was reading a thing like a week or a half ago that his reaction to him falling off the fucking tower was real. Because
Yeah.
they told him they were going to drop him on 3 and they fucking let him go on 1. So, like, that's really his fucking eyes are freaking out.
Yeah.
Like, that's why that shot's so good, dude. Like, it's real.
What's crazy though is like he had the peace of mind to like reach for his gun. Like he's still
Yeah.
gonna shoot the dude.
Yeah.
He's still trying to shoot him even though he's like dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just the perfect villain, man. He's really like, what else do you want? Like what? I don't know what else to say about this dude.
Dude, see if you can pull up the fucking scene where he's like trying to pretend like he's a guest at the party. Oh God, no! Please don't hurt me, dude. That shit's so funny, man. He's like, "What's your name? You got a cigarette?" He like only had the German cigarettes or some shit. He gave him the unloaded gun, man. That was fucking wild. Dude.
Let's see. I'm trying to.
What was that fucking movie with Jonah Hill? It was like their serious movie. I'm trying to fucking think who all was in there. I just remember that scene where he said my mom died and we saw the fucking candle flicker. His buddy was like, people usually don't pass through fire on their way to heaven. Like, forget what it was, but the fucking doctor in that movie had long blonde hair.
Dude, this is a good scene right here.
Dude, they're about to kill Mr. Nakatomi.
I don't know it, I'm telling you. Get on the jet to Tokyo and ask the chairman. I'm telling you, you're just gonna have to kill me.
Okay.
Okay.
This blows him away, man.
Okay. Just fucking waste him, dude.
I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to dig for that scene that you're talking about.
Fucking. But yeah, I like how the villain had contact with the hero the whole time, too, man. That was a good aspect of that movie. And then the cop on the ground.
Yeah.
Shot a kid, John. I was getting some Twinkies. And he ran in front of my bullets.
Well, dude, Hans Gruber, the perfect villain in the perfect action movie.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
what more do you want?
It's so good, man. He was the man that screamed, shoot the glass.
Yeah.
He fucking knew, bud.
Mm.
I love that I love how when he's going through, like, he doesn't know that fucking tower at all, but he recognizes that fucking nudie mag on that locker, and he taps it as he walks by, because he's like, all right, I know where I'm at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always thought that was a really cool touch.
Yeah, it was.
Just something subtle, man. Come out to the coast to have a few laughs. Good fucking movie, bro.
Yeah, it is. That's my number 4, man. You're number 3.
You can watch that movie anytime, dude.
You can, especially at Christmas time, because it is a Christmas movie.
It is. Check our list. What's your number 3 then?
Yeah, my number 3 is dude, probably just one of the most iconic of all time. Like, you know immediately who it is when you see him. It's Hannibal Lecter.
Man, I've never seen it, but I noticed that he has been on every search that I looked up, dude.
Dude,
he was so high, dude. It was undeniable. Yeah,
he's like the villain you love, man. Like, you love the dude, but he's like just a terrible person. And this Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
Like, he's in that movie. It's crazy. Like, look about it. Like, his screen time.
It's not much, is it?
It's not much. He's not in that movie that much, but you, like, think of Silence of the Lambs as, like, the Hannibal Lecter movie. Mm-hmm. But he's really not in it that much. But
right, yeah, because, I mean...
he has such a presence and, like, makes such an impression.
Right, I've never seen it, never seen a second of that movie, dude. But you show me a picture of Anthony Hopkins with that fucking grin and look in his eye, dude.
That or, the mask.
You know immediately, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that fucking look in his eye, dude. Like, it's like... he was born to fucking play that, dude.
Dude, Anthony Hopkins is just, like, brilliant at playing, like, just a fucked up dude. Like, a villain. Like, it's debatable whether or not he's a villain in Westworld. Mm-hmm. Like, he kind of goes both ways, like, back and forth. And it's not clear. Mm-hmm. Dude, he, like, plays it so good, man.
Keep you all menaced up,
yeah,
huh?
dude, it's so fucking amazing, bro. Like, how good that dude is. He's like 70-some years old, too, and he's still killing it.
Cranking it out, dude. Odin himself.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great, man.
I
forgot how much screen time he's got. It's not much, though.
It's just enough, huh?
Yeah.
Doesn't he, like, help them find the killer or something?
Yeah, she's, like, Jodie Foster goes to him, like, trying to, like, get advice from him and stuff, and...
Didn't he, like, spit on her or come on her or some shit?
No, that was not him. That does happen, but it wasn't him.
Oh, okay.
He's not that much of a piece
I've
of
heard
shit.
of that, yeah. That's the only little bit I know. I guess somebody shoots some splooge in her direction or something.
Yeah, like, she's walking through the prison to get to him, to talk to him. That's another inmate gets her.
Just throws it.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah.
Fucking does her dirty, man.
Gross, bro.
But, yeah, and I didn't watch, I think I watched Hannibal, but I don't know.
Red Dragon.
Yeah, I didn't really get into that shit. Just Silence of the Lambs was good enough.
Apparently the TV show is pretty good with the fucking, the dude from the first James Bond.
Is it?
Casino Royale.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of good things about that show.
So it is, like, based on the same thing?
Yeah, I think so.
It is Hannibal Lecter, I guess?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
I have to check it out.
I've heard
fascinating
a lot of good
character.
things, dude. It's the OG cannibal, man.
Yeah, dude. He's in that movie for 12 minutes. A 2-hour movie. And he's like what you remember from it. It's crazy.
Damn, dude.
Just a great villain, man.
Serving up some fava beans.
I think he won an Oscar for that as like
for fucking 12 minutes.
For 12 minutes. Yeah, he won an Academy Award for Best Actor.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, I'll be showing that shit off to everybody.
12 minutes of screen time got me an Oscar.
I'll go up and I accept my speech. Call me Robert Downey Jr., motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And then just walk away.
Pretty much.
I'm getting paid. Calvin's got a job.
Yeah, there it is.
Man.
Yeah, Hannibal Lecter. That's my number 3.
I feel like we got the same 1 and 2, bro.
I think so. Just what order?
Number 2 is Heath Ledger.
That's my number 2.
Has to be, dude. Can't put him above number 1.
No.
We know.
Yeah. Everyone knows what's coming.
I know. But, dude, Heath Ledger's Joker, man. I mean, what can you even say, dude? You've all seen the movie.
I mean, I was like, do you just put the Joker? But I was like, no, we're going to put Heath Ledger's Joker.
Right.
I mean, just a dude that's like literally doesn't have anything to strive towards. He's just there to create chaos.
Right. He literally says it, dude.
That's what he does.
Bro, that opening scene, it's badass, dude, and then he sets the fucking tone with that goddamn magic trick, bro.
Yeah, dude, Nolan and Ledger did it so good. Usually, if somebody leaves, like, you don't know who he is, like, what his backstory is, and you don't care.
Right, and he tells it 3 different ways, too, which is fucking sick.
Yeah, that's what's cool. Like, you don't know his backstory at all.
One of the fucking tiniest scenes, dude, but I've always thought was really fucking, like, really showed how fucked up he was when they brought him in to fucking Michael J. White's fucking place. He said, dead, that's 5,000, 100,000. He's like, what about alive? And he comes out of the fucking trash bags. But he's got those 3 fucking dudes. He grabs 1 pool stick, snaps it in 2, throws on the ground for 3 dudes, and says,
them kill each other.
We're having tryouts. Make it quick.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's so fucking... Like, 3 dudes who know each other have to kill each other.
Or not only that, like when he burns the Japanese dude on top. Like the accountant dude. He burns him alive on top of the money, and it's like completely like just overshadowed.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he like burns the dude on top of that money.
Feeds the other dude to his dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking wild, man.
And that opening scene, dude. Oh, that opening scene, man, is like it's great, one of the best of all time.
It was like the first thing to be like shot with an IMAX camera.
Yeah, and it was amazing, dude. He did it right.
Dude, it's so good, man.
I don't know. There's like other people that have shot in IMAX, but no one's done it as good as Nolan.
Right.
Everything he does that's in IMAX is amazing.
It's just fucking gold, dude. Yeah, dude.
Like the whole Dunkirk movie. Like, dude, that whole movie's like in IMAX.
Yeah, that fucking movie's good, man.
And then like the Dark Knight Rises shots of Pittsburgh, like dude, it's amazing.
Right.
Like how's no one else been like I want to know. I mean, I can look it up, but like who his cinematographer is, because that dude's just as good as he is. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely got a team from fucking Zimmerman to fucking cinematographer. All that shit, dude. His fucking cast of actors he keeps in rotation. Like, he knows what the fuck he's doing, man.
Yeah, like him and Tarantino, man, they just got it figured out.
Right.
Like they just keep their same rotation.
Tom Hardy is to Christopher Nolan what Sam Jackson is to Quentin Tarantino.
Or Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah, dude. Well, Sam Jackson, has he been in all of them? Like, except for Inglourious Bastards? Because he's definitely in Jackie Brown. He's not in the Kill Bills.
No.
But he's Pulp Fiction, Hateful Eight.
Wasn't there like some narration though in Kill Bill, and it was Sam Jackson?
Probably was, dude.
I want to say there was.
That sounds on pace, dude.
No, Sam Jackson did pop up because he was the dude. Remember where they had like the character cards? Didn't he when they break the dude out of prison and they're giving like the backstory? That's Sam Jackson narrating it.
Yeah, it is, bro.
So, but now I can't remember. Did he do the same in Kill Bill though? Because if so, then he has been in everything.
Yeah.
That's something I have to look up.
Dude, we could do top 10 Sam Jackson movies. Dude, he's got a fuck ton of them.
He's got like over 100 credits.
All those Marvel movies, all the Tarantinos.
Yeah.
Our list would probably look similar.
Yeah, it would.
Too similar.
Because like of all the shit he's done, like a small percentage of
cream
it's good.
rises to the top. Yeah. Dude, that fucking video of him from Pulp Fiction edited in with Kavanaugh's interview, bro. Dude, that shit's so fucking funny, man.
Yeah, everyone was sharing that shit,
bro. It's so fucking funny. Dude. He's talking about the beer. He's like, "Can I have some of your tasty beverage?" Big Kahuna Burger. Dude, that's a good scene, man. I've seen that movie one time.
Really?
I've never played it out, dude. It's one of those things, dude. Because I know it got killed. Like, a lot of people like to listen to music on the radio. People like to watch that movie a fuck ton. Dude,
yeah, I mean, I've probably seen it all the way through like twice.
Mm-hmm.
Like just from start to finish.
Right.
But it is one of those ones where you can just watch it.
Yeah.
Just pop it in and watch it like if it's on TV, you just watch it.
Right. So, there's Tarantino throwing out more N-words.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah.
They shot the UPS driver from Mad TV. Way to go, guys. Royale with cheese.
But dude, Heath Ledger, man, R.I.P.
Yeah, man. R.I.P.
It was just the 10th anniversary of The Dark Knight. It was crazy.
Didn't they have plans to put him in Rises or something?
See, I don't think there was always rumors that he had that there was a third part to that story.
Yeah, well, the only thing, I mean...
And that he had a clear-cut vision of what he was going to do, and Joker was going to be in it somehow. I don't know if he's going to be the main thing.
Right. I still think about that when I watch that movie, and the only thing I could see him fitting in is where they put Scarecrow holding the court. Like, I could imagine Ledger being up there, but I can't imagine him with all those fucking people, too. You know what I mean?
No, but what happened was... when Ledger died, apparently Nolan wanted to take a break for a while, regroup and rewrite everything, but Warner Brothers was like, "No, we need this movie cranked out."
Yeah.
They wanted that 2012 release date.
Right.
So that's why Dark Knight Rises is kind of a mess, because they had to write it and then film it pretty quick.
Get it out.
And they had to completely redo what they wanted to do.
Huh.
They didn't really get to tell what they wanted to tell.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll come out one day.
There would have been a great story, because there was so much fallout from The Dark Knight Rises that I think they would have explored, but then they had to do the 8-year time jump to...
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish they wouldn't have done that. It would have been interesting just to pick up right after Dark Knight.
Yeah, I wonder if he would have done he had killed a Robin within those 8 years or something, you know?
Yeah,
there's no telling, dude. Hopefully Nolan will come out and say what his clear plan was one day.
Maybe.
If you're listening, let us know, please.
Yeah.
We're curious, man.
Just see what Matt Reeves has planned.
I'm ready. I am fucking ready. Here's a picture of Ben Affleck leaving Warner Brothers Studio with the script.
Dude, the Joker from The Dark Knight is our number 2.
Anybody want to guess what number 1 is?
Yeah. I mean, it's when you think of villain, that's...
The one comes at a time.
That's who you think of.
Sith Lord himself, bud.
And dude, here's another thing. It's I mean, I obviously there was probably tons of people because they made 3 movies about it, but he was one of the dudes I didn't really wonder about his backstory.
No.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And they gave me 3 fucking movies to tell me about it, and it didn't make him any cooler.
Right. It was just cool enough that he was his dad.
Right.
That was cool. That was it. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And he goes fucking full circle at the end and shit. But
yeah, it was a good... Yeah, that was a really good scene. So remember, last episode we were talking, it was Darth Vader or James Earl Jones came up, and we were talking about how James Earl Jones isn't the guy in the suit,
right?
And the guy in the suit was this just British guy, white British guy, and then the guy that they unmasked in Jedi was a completely different dude. Lucas wanted. Or whoever the director was, he wanted a good actor. I forgot who that guy was, but he was a real good actor, way back in the day.
Huh.
And so they wanted him because they're this dude will be able to sell the emotional scene that we're trying to portray here.
Sure
and
enough.
Hell, dude, he did, 'cause that's a really good scene.
Right.
Between him and Luke. And they just did it so good, dude. He was such a menacing villain for 2 movies, and then you bought his return to the light side at the end. It was just the only time villain redeemed himself, and I thought it worked.
Truly, yeah. Truly redeemed himself for the better. Well, Spider-Man 2. Alfred Molina, dude, when he buries it underwater with himself.
Yeah, that was good too. That was good.
That's a good scene, bro. He's
he's
definitely an honorable mention, bro.
Yeah, dude, I love those movies, man.
Alfred Molina acts his fucking ass off in that.
He's
movie,
good in
bro.
everything he's in, dude. He's always great,
man.
He was the coke dude in Boogie Nights.
Yeah,
the kid popping firecrackers in his living room. But yeah, that was a great scene. He's I won't die a monster. I'll drown it.
Yeah, because he gets one more glance as the sign, Peter, we can do this. And yeah,
it was a good scene. Damn, dude. Sam Raimi, man, that guy can direct some shit.
Yeah, he can, dude. Man.
Man, I want to go watch that.
Yeah. I know, dude.
There's that, then the subway scene. There's just so many great moments in there.
Dude, how about the fucking PlayStation game?
Even if you hate Kirsten Dunst, like the scene at the end where she like comes back to his apartment room and then
she fucking looks out the window while he swings away.
Yeah, and she's like sad, like there's so many emotions. Dude,
right.
The movie's so much better than it deserves to be.
He put her up in the fucking web and shit.
Yeah,
dude.
Oh, dude. And he's like crawling toward her, like upside down.
Bro.
Dude.
Oh, man.
That fucking movie, dude.
So good.
It is.
Man.
It really is.
Memory lane here.
Dude.
Who would have thought Star Wars would bring such good memories as Spider-Man 2?
Right. Man. But yeah, this Darth Vader.
It's undeniable, dude.
Like the coolest looking villain by far. Like,
yeah.
That's such a badass suit.
Red sword, dude.
And yeah, I'll never forget, man, my cousin. I might have told this story. But dude, before, like, he read all the books, dude. Like, every Star Wars book. Like, he was just he knew all this shit. And I remember, like, dude, this was like a few years before I was young, dude. He was like a couple years older than me.
Uh-huh.
And I think Phantom Menace was either getting ready to come out or something. But he told me, like, the whole, like, backstory of Darth Vader. And, like, what he told me was so much cool. Like, the way he explained it, even though it's how they did it.
Right.
It was, like, so much cooler than, like, what happened in the movies. Because he told me about, like, the sword fight with him and Obi-Wan Kenobi and Mustafar. Mm-hmm. The lava. That's right. Mustafar, right? The lava planet.
I think so.
Something
I think that's what it was called.
But, yeah, he, like, told me all this shit. And it was just, like, so much cooler than you see it. And then, like, that was a good part. Like, one of the redeeming parts of the prequels. But, like, when he told it, I was just like, all right, I know who Darth Vader is. I don't need to. That's all I need. Yeah.
You had the high ground at that point.
I did.
Man. Yeah, dude, he's badass, dude.
He is.
The force choke, bro.
Yeah.
Because, like, that was the thing. Like, he didn't need to do anything crazy. Like, he wasn't fast. He wasn't, like, physically powerful. Like,
and, dude, I thought that was, like, so sick how they did that in Rogue One. They're like, we're going to show you, like, how badass this dude is, but he isn't fast. Like, he's just, like, at his own pace moseying through that hallway.
I guess you could say he's calculated.
the ultimate calculated killer. But, yeah, and he just fucked up all those dudes in that room.
Bro.
Man.
Dude, you gotta get those calculated messages and share them with everybody.
I need to figure out how to do it and, like, get the audio good.
Bro, that shit was so fucking funny, bro. Like, essentially, we were playing Rainbow Six online, and this dude started talking shit to Texas because his kills, quote, weren't calculated.
Yeah.
Even though he had more kills than him, and we won the fucking game. Aaron's kills weren't calculated.
Dude, yeah, I got, like, this dude, usually, like, people type out shit. This dude sent voice messages of him, like, cussing me out, like, you're a dumb bitch, like, you'll never be a platinum player, right. Dude, just saying all kind of crazy stuff.
That fucking dude, man.
Yeah, what a piece of shit.
Fucking piece of work, bro.
Yeah, I'll give his gamer tag out and then everybody can just go shit on him.
Send him a fucking message.
Send him some nudes or something.
Right.
Some dick pics.
Dick pic, please.
With Darth Vader, was there ever a doubt he wasn't number one?
No.
No. He was the first one I wrote.
For sure.
Like I was telling you this earlier, dude. Like, I wrote out this list and it was just hitting me. Typed it out, didn't change a single order, dude.
Sometimes it happens, dude.
Like, hindsight, Magneto probably should have went higher, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's been in some poopy movies.
Yeah.
But, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude. But yeah, it's like you said, dude. He's been right throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
Can't argue.
Just, yeah, it's the same. His he's not wrong, just his methods are a little too intense.
His motives all made sense, man.
Mm-hmm.
This was a fun list, though, man.
Yeah, it was. It's a good one.
See who the bad guys are.
Yeah. Let us know what you thought of Venom if you go see it.
Right. I know it's like a 30% on the tomatoes, but...
Yeah, but it's like on the IMDb, it's like a 7.1, which is a pretty solid.
Apparently people be liking it. I saw this Instagram ad for it today, and it was just him like on top of a fucking building perched up.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it was fucking badass looking, dude. That was cool looking.
One thing that was a little disappointing is I heard that he only kills 3 people in this movie.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, what?
The fuck?
I guess you gotta keep it PG-13 somehow. It's him just like biting the camera, apparently. Like, there's 3 kills. So
like, they literally used the comic run called Lethal Protector.
Yeah.
And then they made the movie Non-Lethal Protector.
Right.
Jeez, dude.
We'll see, dude. We'll see. Reserve judgment.
Right. All you can do is be helpful.
But, yeah, let us know what you thought of it. We'll post in the show notes on your app the link to our Facebook page, and you can hit us up there.
Tell us.
So, but until next week's list, Scott.
I'm Scott.
I'm Aaron. We'll see you guys later.
Later.
butthole out. Check that sweet little butthole, girl. Damn, I like that hole in your butt. Take it out, I wanna take a good look. Ooh, nice job on your butthole. Goddamn, girl, I wanna get up in that. Ooh, I wanna take a little sniff. It smells like poopy. Butthole. Butthole.